Hey, this is Carolina Millan, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can scale from 6 to 7 figures, especially if you're selling coaching or online courses. So stay until the end. Hey, I'm so glad you stayed for the video. First of all, if this is your first time watching any of my videos, I invite you right now to hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, or the follow button if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is that you're watching this video, because your support means a lot to me. It's what allows me to continue to create content, and of course I'm uploading videos very frequently to share with you everything I know about marketing, about sales funnels, about selling online, NFTs, Web3, mentality, mindset, and so much more. Now, let's get to the content of the video. Now, when we're talking about 6 to 7 figures, if you're an entrepreneur, you probably heard this a lot. You know, when you're first getting started, you want to hit the first $100,000, and then it's a really big deal when you get to your first million. And I remember when I was able to do that a few years ago. What you see right there on the wall, that award right there, is the 2 Comma Club. And the 2 Comma Club is an award given to us by ClickFunnels, a platform, a company that allows you to build funnels to sell your products and services without the need. You don't need any web developing skills. That's what I meant to say. Which is really awesome because you don't need to be a designer, a developer. You can build a funnel. When you have an idea, you go from idea to funnel like this, very quickly. They have a program called the One Funnel Away Challenge. I invite you to check it out if you go to followcarolina.com/OFA. It is a 30-day challenge. It's really, really cool, and it's gonna help you get that first funnel. So if you're not even here yet, that's gonna really, really help you out, all right? Make sure you check it out, followcarolina.com/OFA. Now, if you are here, if you are already making 100,000 or multiple 6 figures online per year on your business, then it's very possible that your next goal is making your first $1 million. And for me, it didn't happen overnight. It took a while, and there were many things I had to do, and I'm gonna share with you some of them on this video. But the very, very first thing that you need to do if you want to scale, if you want to go from 6 to 7 figures, you need to have a change of mindset. You need to change your mindset, because whatever it is that took you from 0, right, to 10 grand, your first 10K, and then from your first 10K to 100K, whatever it took you there is not going to take you to your first million. Whatever you did to get here, it's gonna either keep you here or make you go backwards. It's not going to take you there. So your mindset needs to shift. You need to act differently. You need to think differently. And what you need to ask yourself, it's a very simple question whenever you're facing an important decision for your business, is what would my 7-figure self do? What would my 7-figure self do in this situation? Let's say you need to invest in traffic. Let's say you need to invest in a mentor. Let's say you need to hire team members to help you go further faster. What would your 7-figure self decide or do in that situation? And even in your personal life, always ask yourself, what would my 7-figure self do? And you need to embody that personality and that mindset before you get the result. Because a lot of people think the other way. I'm gonna do this when I hit 7 figures. I'm gonna act like this when I hit 6, 7, 8, whatever figures. It's the other way around. It doesn't mean you're going to be foolish and waste money that you don't have, right, on silly or expensive things. That's not what that is. But there are many decisions you will have to make in your life from that lens, from the lens of the 7-figure you. Write this down. What would my 7-figure self do? Very important. The second thing is you need a team. You need a team of A players. Now, if you're working maybe on your own right now, and to tell you the truth, when I made my first 100K, I did it on my own. I didn't even have a closer. I didn't even have a traffic person. I didn't have anybody helping me with my emails or, answering emails. I was answering all of my own emails. So I got to this number on my own, practically. And so if you want to get from here to here, and you got here on your own as well, you're not gonna get here on your own. You need a team of A players. A players, people who are professional, who are serious, who are going to go the extra mile, who are really going to help you. And it doesn't have to be people who work, full-time for you. It's okay if you hire freelancers, that's fine, as long as they deliver, as long as you set the right expectations, as long as you tell them what you need them to be doing. But what I love about, people who I consider A players, they're people who don't need any micromanagement, people who are creative, who are independent, who are, of course, people who propose things, who come up with things, proactive, not reactive, and so on. So you will want to find people like that. And that means you will have to fire some people and hire new people and, take some chances, take some risks. But remember, what would your 7-figure self do? Probably take some risks. So this is important. Now, here's what I would recommend you have on a team if you want to get to this level. You need a minimum, okay? You need a VA, you need a virtual assistant who will help you with customer support, especially. You need maybe an executive assistant as well, who is going to help you with your schedule. Now, in my case, I can really use both of these because I get invited to do public speaking, participate in events, interviews, summits. I get invited to things a lot because I do a lot of content, so a lot of people know me, a lot of people invite me to things, and so I can no longer manage all of my schedule. Also, my executive assistant helps me, not just with interviews and podcasts and that kind of thing, but also with scheduling calls, sometimes with clients, meetings, and so on. So this is very important. Then I would definitely suggest that you have a social media team, somebody who takes care of your social media, posting, editing, graphic design, so that you only focus on creating content, recording videos especially. So that's important. You need to delegate your social media as soon as possible and only check DMs, maybe not even DMs, but I do check my own DMs. I like replying to people. I don't get that many yet to make it impossible for me to do that. But my social media team helps me with replying to comments, writing the captions, posting, scheduling, all of that. So you definitely need that. Also, video editing. If you enjoy creating content, especially if you're a coach, consultant, info producer, if you create info products, courses, then you definitely want to be creating video content, and so you need somebody to edit your video. I would also suggest you have a closer, somebody to help you with high-ticket sales. You need to have high-ticket products in your programs in your company. You need to have a closer as well, or several maybe, or other people that you might want to hire. Traffic, somebody to handle your traffic. Perhaps a launch manager. This is a position that I'm looking to fill myself, somebody to help me run my launches. And marketing manager as well. Project manager, you could call a project manager. You can also have somebody to build your funnels for you, and so on. But you need to let go of these repetitive tasks first, right? Emails, customer support. Those are the first things you definitely need to let go of. Then social media, video editing, design, then traffic. Actually, traffic, if you do Facebook ads, you enjoy doing it, you don't have to let it go right away. I have done that in the past. Now I'm doing my own traffic again. Now I'm looking for a trafficker again. So it comes and goes for me. But traffic generation, if you're good at it, you enjoy it, you can keep doing it. But talking to prospects, you should delegate that. Having a marketing manager or funnel builder, launch manager, etc. You should definitely be delegating those things if you want to get to this level. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough time. And one of the mindset shifts I had to make to hire people was to realize that time was way more valuable than money. When we're here, maybe even up to here, we still think that money is more valuable than time. Why? Because it's very hard. For me personally, it was really hard to hire my first assistant. I wasn't even paying them much, but it was really hard for me to make that decision because I was thinking, I can do this myself. Why would I pay someone to build a funnel when I can do it myself? Why would I pay somebody to write my emails, which brings me to, copywriter, might be another position you could fill here. Why would I pay someone to write my emails when, I can do it for free? For free, see? We think it's free, but it's not. Because our time is very valuable. And if you're using your time to do things that someone else could do, probably better than you even, then we're in trouble. You're not gonna get to these numbers. Think about, and perhaps you can make a list. I recommend you make a list of, a day in your business. And everything that you do, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. All the activities inside your business that you're doing on a daily basis, and track that for maybe a week, and then take a look and decide, okay, from all these things, what could I outsource? What could I pay somebody else to do? Which ones of these activities are needle movers? What are the needle movers? The things that, hey, when I do them, this is a very strategic thing that when I do it, I get results, I make sales. What are those activities that if I do them, I don't necessarily get any results or any sales? Example, generating a lead, talking to a lead. So at the beginning, you may not need a closer, but at some point you will need one or several closers so that they help you close the sales. But if you're getting started, yes, sure, talking to prospects is a money generating activity, generates leads. But what you should really be doing is doing coaching calls. But there's gonna be a moment, right, when you wanna scale to the next level, 10 million and more, you won't even want to be doing your own coaching calls. Think about Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins doesn't do any coaching for his Tony Robbins coaching company. He only does some private coaching, and there's like a long wait list, and you have to pay like $1 million for his private coaching. So he doesn't really offer that publicly. But if you go to Tony's website and you want to hire a coach, you're not gonna work with Tony. You're gonna work with one of his coaches. If you're a coach right now, yes, you can build that too. You can train people to do things that you do, which takes us to the next step, which is you need systems, mostly evergreen systems, where you can remove yourself from some of those equations. You may not wanna hire coaches to do your coaching for you yet at this level. Maybe not, it's not necessary yet, but at this level, it's gonna be. At this level, it will be necessary. You hire and train other coaches because you are not going to be able to do and handle all the coaching clients if you really want to grow your coaching business. And this is why I love systems. And this is why I love not just doing coaching, but courses. When you sell online courses, it's almost like multiplying yourself because you record the course once and then you keep selling it over and over and over again. It's much more scalable than private coaching. Also, if your courses begin to do really well and your clients begin to have results, which by the way, the whole point here of making whatever figure you want to make is to help and impact other people. This money is a result of you helping and impacting the world. If not, it's just transactions. And that's not how you build a long-term solid business based on transactions. It's not gonna work. If you sell courses, you can multiply that. And if you scale that, if you start doing well and your clients get results, then your private coaching is gonna go up in value, inevitably. You'll be able to charge more for your time if you wanna spend your time doing coaching. Evergreen systems means that you will build funnels that work 24/7 and sell for you 24/7 without you needing to pick up the phone or reply to emails or answering WhatsApp messages or whatever. Evergreen systems are absolutely necessary if you want to get to this level, to the 7-figure level. You must have some evergreen funnels. Of course, I love doing launches. I haven't done, actually, I have been meaning to do one of my challenges, my 5-day challenge in English. I haven't done it yet, but I will, and soon you will find out. It's something I really love doing. But what happens in between the launches? If you're only doing launches and launches and launches, in between, what, you're not gonna sell anything?
Nope.
That cannot happen. So in between launches, there has to be an evergreen system making sales for you. You need to diversify as well. Diversify your products. It's pretty cool to have just one product that you sell to this one group of people, but at some point, you will want to diversify so you can have a better offering, I should say. So when somebody wants a specific product from you, they can choose depending on where they're at, depending on what they need, especially in the coaching and online courses world. The other thing here, like I already said it, but you will want to remove yourself at some point from the equation, so that some of these funnels work without you. Like I said, Tony Robbins doesn't do any coaching. Even some of his seminars, he doesn't host them anymore. Life and Wealth Mastery, I went to that seminar a few years ago. He wasn't there. But there were these really awesome people hosting the seminar, and they were amazing. Like after a little while, I didn't even miss Tony not being there. I love you, Tony, but it's true. And I would love to reach that level someday. Of course, it's not gonna happen quickly or overnight because you have have to find the right people to do something like that, to replace you at a seminar that is branded with your name. So we'll all get there, but you gotta start somewhere. And so the first thing I would say is get a closer so that you are no longer closing sales on the phone. That would be the first equation you will want to remove yourself from. And when you have evergreen funnels that sell your courses or your coaching for you, you're also removing yourself a little bit from the equation. You're still doing the work, you're still doing the coaching and recording the courses, but you are slowly removing yourself from some of the equations. At this level over here, you will want to be like Tony and not even do any of the coaching, right? And only be doing the things that you really want to do and that really fulfill you. Tony has said multiple times he doesn't even need to be doing the live seminars anymore, but he does it because he loves it, and obviously it brings an extra stream of revenue to his business, but the man doesn't really need that extra money. It's pretty awesome to get to that level. Number four would be hiring mentors. Have you ever thought about the fact that, successful athletes, for example, tennis players, once they win a Grand Slam, once they get, to top 5, they usually change coaches? Not all of them, but some of them will change coaches constantly, because the coach that took them to their first win, the coach that took them to the top 10 or top 5, is probably not gonna help them get to number 1 or to win even more Grand Slams. And the reason for that is because they need new coaches with new capabilities and who have already done some of the things that they want to do. And so when you hire a mentor, you're looking for somebody who has already done what you want to do. And this is why I would love to be your mentor. I would love to help you grow and scale your business from 6 to 7 figures. I've already done it. I'm constantly working on myself and investing in mentors myself. And I would love to help you get to the 2 Club. Help you get that award at the next ClickFunnels event. All you have to do right now is go to go.workwithcarolina.com and apply to my elite mentoring program. This is a one-on-one program. I only open a couple spots per month, not more than that, not more than 2 spots every month. Because again, I need to take care of my time and I don't want to work with more people than I can handle. And my elite mentoring program is where I really deliver for you, where you have the most of my attention, and we're gonna sit down and plan together a strategy, a roadmap that you can follow to get to your destination, to get to the 7 figures, to increase your impact and your income. I would love to help you out. Simply go to go.workwithcarolina.com. The link is going to be in the description as well of the video, and you can apply there, and either myself or somebody on my team is going to get on the phone with you and discuss your application. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a comment right now. Let me know if this was useful, if you liked it. I would love to work with you. It would be awesome to help you get to that level. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if you subscribed. Go watch another video. I have plenty of content here on my channel that I know for sure you're going to absolutely love. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.